bro. Watu mnafanya muziki Rongai umepanda SGR saa ngapi ndio ufike huko sasa?
Manze Ludo, itabidi umetoka at least kitu kaa saa 3 asubuhi. Kuna plan kuingia hapo hivyo around saa 7.
Yeah.
At least utapata ugali kwa moto.
Unatutengeneza nini leo? What are you making?
Today I'm making a whiskey lemon Sprite. Now ni main name hivyo kwa sababu nakutengeneza na Sprite badala ya lemonade. So
hapo sawa bro. So just before you get into the cocktail, I need your immediate reaction to this tweet. Just get a handle and whatever they said.
New day was. Allah, okay, here we go. When the devil feels like you're out of reach, he sends a man with a big cheap shot, nigga. Like, you know, I mean, there's some truth to it, you know, little bit, but you know, beard gang up, I mean, to misbehave for a little bit, but no, black men don't cheat.
Enzi za ule mse alikuwa kiss tuseme jina yake. Anyway, so the 1 to 5, because I know that's where you record from, right? Has been weirdly silent lately. Kuna time 1 to 5 was vibrant.
I don't know, like, see, I think Des just dropped a song not too long ago. Actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maintain, I think he just dropped, and it's from 1 to 5. So I don't know. There's a few records still coming out, but yeah, majority and there's some.
You forgot to get into the cocktail.
Let's get done. Let's get it. All right.
But I'm like, you know, just talking about 1 to 5 and the different hoods in Nairobi. I think Nairobi is such a vibrant place.
Right.
And there's all the dope things popping up from every corner of Nairobi. What is like your favorite joint where you just go hang out and catch a vibe in Nairobi?
In Nairobi, just anywhere. More than likely to go with Steve.
Like a joint. What is
like
that place I can? What is that place I can randomly, you know?
Catch me at?
Yeah, just catching a vibe. Like if you want to catch a vibe, where do you go?
My bedroom, bro.
Ooh.
No, for real. Like, first of all, I don't go out that much.
Nini ndio bedroom bullies.
Apana.
Yeah. What are the vibes?
We just supervise. We just supervise the area.
Okay.
But honestly, no, I don't go out that much. But ukisikia kuna ngoma yangu msema kuna bass shots uendaga so like one of those songs, but like there's this tiny hole in the wall, like whatever place, but I like it because number one, they know me there, and then number two, like the service is like really nice, it's quiet, it's laid back, nobody ever comes in there. So I think it's Molly's, but it's been a minute since I've been there, man.
You know Molly's?
Yeah.
Molly's is legendary, bro. Like when we need to give guys flowers for night business in Nairobi, Molly's is not missing. Electrical.
I am telling you, like after now you've partied at Bistro, umetoka sijui Alchemist nini, and now you just want to kind of kill the night.
We got Molly's. I know you've spoken about this a couple of times already, but without sugarcoating.
Okay.
What really happened with Atwal? Because you lost your social media in the process.
Right.
And I just hope you didn't lose music as well.
I mean, it's possible. That's a possibility.
In short, you lost music. There's still your music that Atwal has.
I'd say this. We definitely recorded a lot of music.
Okay.
And a lot of music stayed behind, which is...
Why? Like what happened then? Because that was the main question. Without sugarcoating it, like it's fine. You know what I mean?
Well, let me put it like this. We couldn't agree. We couldn't agree with like creative control. We couldn't agree with the money. We couldn't agree with just as friends, as people. It wasn't a situation where, you know, when things go left so hard that like in a state where you're constantly like even unajiongelesha about this guy all the time. So bro, it got to that point and it was time to cut off whatever.
Have you spoken since?
Yeah, I mean we had
not bumping. Like
we had a few meetings where like people tried to mediate. Kuna time tulikachini na kina Buddha Blaze, and they tried to mediate and try to like see if we could fix this situation because we had a lot of deals going. We had like a lot of money was already invested. But what can you say? Like some of these things they happen, you know. So no, I'm happy for him wherever he is. It's probably a lot.
I like that laugh.
No, like no, I'm okay with myself. I'm okay with what I'm doing right now. So it doesn't really matter that much for me.
But I'm happy you bounced back.
Yeah,
was your 2019 project Free Steph a statement? Because who are we freeing Steph from?
I mean, that was partly it. That was partly it. But basically, like, I wanted to be free to do whatever I wanted to do, right? Now, mziki yangu, you already know, like, the kind of stuff that I do, right? It's not necessarily for everyone. It's for, like, if you love the shit, it's there for you. If you don't like it, then I know Baya. Like, I'll come jam with you when you're doing your thing somewhere else. So, Free Steph was more of me being like, okay, this is really me. You'll hear a lot of rapping, you'll hear a lot of singing. You'll hear me try out different sounds, like soundscapes and whatnot. Because I'm not one-dimensional, right? So, it's just however it goes.
And that is something else I want to talk about, because I see a lot of versions when I listen to Steph, you know.
Right.
And my favorite Steph is the exposure Steph, the angry Steph. That is my favorite Steph. Who I don't see often. I'm not complaining per se, kidogo too. But do you ever find yourself battle between singing Steph and rapping Kapela?
So here's the thing. Originally, I started out as a singer. I was a singer all the way through high school. Like, I'd never even dropped a single bar all the way through high school. But in Kifika Maju, when Drake popped up, that was the time I was like, wait a minute, like, you mean we could do both? Like, because I always thought like, you could only do one.
I thought Kanye was doing it though before Drake.
He was,
Soulja Boy was sort of doing it as well.
Not really singing, like not really trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Not an entire singing record from a rapper.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it took a second. It took a second even for me to just kind of like get my bearings on.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like it's two sides of the same thing. It's two sides of the same coin. If I told myself today that like Ndacha Kuroga from now on is like strictly I'm singing, I'd find myself rapping. If I told myself to go just fully rapping, I'd find myself singing. So I just kind of like combine the two. Even when I'm singing bars anyway.
Yeah.
So like
same thing.
Yeah, man.
You know, my own
It's
very into the charity. You know, my own personal observation about the Kenyan market is that this is a very weird market. Because I see a lot of projects drop and completely vanish. And I guess that's why for the longest time we haven't had a lot of people putting out projects. But I'm happy that has changed, say, the past 2 years. Do you think Free Steph achieved what you intended the project to achieve?
That's a tricky question. Honestly, I got really lucky with Free Steph.
Yeah.
Shout out to Boomplay. They really came through for me. They helped me like really promote it on their site, and it did some good numbers. It did some very good numbers.
What is good numbers?
Like, bro, I had
I'm interested.
for a new guy who's coming onto the industry on my first project as an EP, over 100K streams on Boomplay. I don't think that's a bad.
What period are we looking at?
We're looking at between January and when did I drop it? I think it was like in January and maybe like April or May, maybe around like 5-6 months.
That's decent, bro.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad. Like I didn't expect it. I definitely wasn't looking out for it, but you know.
Let's talk the role of mainstream media, because I know for a fact mainstream media has messed up our industry for the longest time. You know, from just broadcasters not paying for music, just refusing to pay for music, and from even mainstream media just playing more foreign music than our own local music.
Right.
So in the song Exposure, which is the version of Steph that I like, you say you got the radio rotation like you're on the loop. You actually believe that, Ish? Do you actually believe that statement?
Hey man, it happened, okay? It happened, okay? Like let me tell you, man, like I've never been one of those like, yo, check the numbers, man, check the numbers guy.
Yeah.
But Exposure, shout out to Homeboys Radio, they really came through for me. Exposure like got on rotation thanks to Akina.
So this is just Homeboys Radio?
Not just Homeboys. Okay. It also played on NRG. It played Capital. Capital played it really well.
I remember.
I think it did pretty good. I think it did pretty good.
Okay.
Akina G Money really pushed for that, man, bro. Akina Ray when she was still there. Akina Ray Kiragu. So me, I'm appreciative, man. It was really good. Yeah, we got. I was on rotation. A little bit.
We are done.
There you go.
This is super
There
perfect.
you go.
So on an interview you did with Ruby, that is I think 1 or 2 years ago, you said that there's a moment where you had it all and then you just lost it. What exactly happened and where do you stand now?
For me, that relates more to Kwamaju.
Okay.
Like it was. There you go. Oh, I forgot that part.
Thank you.
But Nikiwa Maju, there was a time like things were going really well. Is it? No.
You una plan kunichipo?
Bra, niliuliza hiyo swali. Nilisema kama nikiuliza hiki kitu.
Sana
no, we okay. We
okay. Ndio ile
okay.
unaendanga unamwambia, "Uleka pombe kweli?" Nao iko nayo. Hii iko nayo.
This is a man's drink. This is a man's drink. Wacha mambo ya ice tea mtakunywa nyumbani. This is how I do it. What was the question? Sorry.
The question was, you said there's a moment you had it all and then you lost it. So what happened and where do you stand now?
Yeah, when I was in Nikiwa Maju, like there was a time like I was really pursuing music and it was starting to go really, really well. And then like, can I curse?
Yeah, come on. This is YouTube, bro. Say whatever you want to say.
Man. Shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
Went broke completely. I lost my job. It was just like a really, really, really difficult time. I couldn't be in the studio anymore. I couldn't record. I couldn't do anything. And things just got worse and they got worse. And eventually I even ended up coming back home. So it wasn't like a situation where I was happy. But where am I now? It's been a journey, bro. It's been a journey. I've worked through it. I'm still working through it. Like I have my days, right?
Yeah.
But for the most part, I'm happy, bro.
I think pain creates some of the best art.
Oh,
and
man.
when those moments are there pieces and things you pick that you think.
And you hear all this stuff in my album too. So
happy to hear that. So the year is 2023. What is Steph Kapela doing?
Woo! 2023. I'm probably performing. I'm probably like doing a couple of shows in Ghana and Nigeria. After that, I'll probably fly back in Chape Moza, Mozambique, come back. I plan on being Pan-African by 2023, like completely Pan-African. And that's just like a realistic goal, not necessarily like I'm dreaming. That's the plan. So, and if you're talking 5 years into but in 3 years, I plan on doing shows everywhere in Africa, or as much as I can.
I wish you all the best, bro. Listen, man, I love you. I love what you do.
Thank you,
Keep
bro.
pushing you all the time. 3 years from now, we want to see that Pan-African dream come to life.
3 years from now, I'll make you a better drink.
Cocktail. Thank you, bro.
But it's a nice drink. It's a man's drink.
It is a man's drink.
Maybe a couple men, like maybe 3 or 4 men.